Hello friend, welcome. Whenever we do the exploratory testing or functional testing, while doing the functional testing, the moment you get the bug, the situation becomes very awkward. Why? This is the every tester's reaction. The moment we get a bug, we don't remember the steps, how to reproduce it. And it becomes very challenging because the moment we used to get the bug, we start recalling what were the steps we were following, how can we reproduce this issue. And sometimes even we are not able to reproduce them as well because those are very corner cases. In some situation when there are like 30, 40 or more than 40 steps are involved, it is a very tough situation to reproduce the issue. Another scenario, whenever there's a issue or a bug in production, the very first thing we all do as a human being, we try to blame it on others, and for the very obvious reason that we don't have the documentation or somewhere documented the things that these all scenarios we have tested. So for so to solve these problems, like to getting the steps automatically to reproduce the issue, doing the documentation of your functional testing, what all scenarios you have done, screenshot, recording, steps, system information, and everything, to get it automatically without you doing anything extra. There's a free tool called TestCase Studio. This one, it will help you to get all these things like steps to reproduce the bug, to file the bug, screenshot, system information, to automate that particular test case, XPath, CSS selectors, and more. You get automatically and without you doing anything extra. The purpose here is that to save your time. So here this tool TestCase Studio automatically capture every single action which you will be performing on the web page anywhere, and it will write that step into plain English sentence. Of course, like you can record in any language as well, that support is also there in this tool. And then you can just simply copy all the steps and do whatever you want, like filing bug, sharing those steps with your developer. You also get the screenshot with the highlighted area where was the action performed. You get the XPath, CSS selector, you get the system information like os version, system like os version, browser version, and all the information. Let me show you how you can install it and how you can use it. Very simple plugin, absolutely free, available for all the browsers. So I will give you a demo on Chrome. So here you can add to Chrome, click on add to Chrome. This is there in Chrome store. You can see the 5-star rated tool, more than 70,000 testers are already using. And one more thing, at the beginning itself I want to mention, because this is a recorder plugin, this is 100% safe and secure. It runs in your local system. We don't save your data anywhere on the cloud. It all the steps, all the screenshot keep running in your local system and saves in your browser memory. They are not being saved anywhere else, so rest assured. Now here, to install this, just click on add to Chrome, add extension. It will get added here. Once it is added in your browser, you will not find the logo here by default. So as you have to now pin all the extensions logo in the to get in the toolbar, so same you will have to do it for this. So here you can see that now you pin and it is available here. Okay, now open, just that's all is required. We are all set. Now you open the website where you want to do the testing. So like let's say we want to do some testing on selectorshub.com. Before you start your testing, what you have to do, now simply just click on the logo and it will open. Before you start your testing, just click, that's all. Now you can start performing your testing. Like let's say we click on this practice page, we scroll down, we enter some value here, we enter the password, we enter the company name, we enter the mobile number, country, then anything you do on this page, it will keep recording, capturing all the actions. And here if you will be doing anything, it will capture all the steps and everything. Like suppose we right click on any element like this, that also will be. Now you just tap and open this, so you see that all the steps has been captured. Like open website, click on practice page, then we scroll down, then we enter the email, then we enter the password. You can see that that is masked as well. Then here we have entered the company name, then we entered mobile number, then we scroll up, the scroll down, every step has been clearly recorded. And then you have all the steps. We right click on this practice. For each and every action, you can see that the screenshot has been captured, the area is highlighted. Here you can see that the name of this screenshot is step 2, and click on practice page, and the area is highlighted. This is really amazing. Now suppose at this point of time you got a bug, so you don't have to think again back that what were those steps. You don't have to think. You have the steps, you simply copy them and paste it to your developer. You can tell him that this is how they can reproduce the issue. Or if you want to file the bug in Jira or somewhere, you can simply copy and paste these steps there. You have the screenshot, you can simply download this screenshot, save image, and then you can share it with them or upload anywhere wherever you want. Or else, like let's say there was no bug, nothing, we have done this testing, we just want to save this as a test case or documentation purpose that we have done the scenario testing, this particular scenario testing. Then you can simply click on download test case. The test case is downloaded whenever you require. You can, like, if ever comes like any issue in production, you always have a proof that you have done. Here you have the system information, browser information, resolution, and timestamp at what point of time you have done this testing. Because generally whenever you will be doing the testing, developer will always ask, like when you will file the bug, basically they will always ask what was the browser, what was the browser version, what was the OS, what was the OS version. So for version you always have to check like what is the version. So here it will save your time from you going manually checking what is the browser version, what is your system version, what was the timestamp when you get this bug. So this is very helpful. You also get XPath and CSS selector. You also get the data here, whatever you have entered in any field. XPath, CSS selector are very helpful to automate this particular test case. Also, if by mistake any step got recorded and you want to delete, you have the option to delete. Also, if you want to add any particular step in between anywhere, you just click on plus button, so you can add the step. Like let's say I want to add a wait here, wait for 5 seconds. So like before sharing it with my developer or before downloading this test case, I can add this step, that at this particular situation, at this particular point, I have to wait for something, or anything you want to add that you can add. You have an expected result column, like if you want to add any expectation after entering or after clicking on something, that you can add here manually. So this is very simple tool, very helpful, super powerful. There are more advanced feature here. This is the button, like let me just explain all these. This is the button, like suppose you want to pause the recording. So what you do, you just click on this. Now recording is paused. So if you will be performing any action on the web page, it will not be recording. Again, if you want to resume, you just click on this. So you see that right now it is paused here. Now if you will perform any action, it will start. If you go to any other tab as well, or you open new website, it will keep capturing. So like if you switch to tab or any after performing action, if your link open into the new tab, then also it will be keep capturing. You see that? So this works flawless. Here the next one is filter option. So here you see that it is generating XPath and CSS selectors, but it generates with ID and different attribute. There could be a chance for your application ID is dynamic. So in that case, you don't want to generate XPath and CSS selector with ID. So here you have an option, click on this and you can uncheck the ID. So it will generate XPath and CSS selector without ID, without class. So whatever you want, that you can do. So these are the attribute filter for XPath and CSS selector you have, because this is very helpful to automate your particular test case. Like you get the XPath and CSS selector, but what if like you want directly the pseudo code, which you can directly use in your script or in your smart editor. So here you have this set driver command, turn on this and you see that now it is generating along with the command driver.find element. You simply copy this and paste it in your editor and you can just automate this particular scenario, and it will be very stable. Like what action you performed here on this, let's say click, so you can add the click method. What action we performed here, enter for this, so that was send keys. So that way you can add, just like very simple. So this way you can automate the test case as well very quick. You can change the command as well, like if you're working with playwright or anything, that you can do it. So this is the driver command and attribute filter. If you want to record from the beginning, from the scratch, and you don't want to delete all of 111, then in that case you have a button to delete all steps in one shot, and then you can record fresh. Here you have more options, like under settings. Let's say you don't want to see some of the column like XPath or CSS selector, or you don't want to download in your Excel sheet or in your test case these columns, then in that case you can uncheck this, like expect result column I don't need. So in that case I can just remove it. And now you have more clean. You can download this test case, it will have steps data in XPath column. Okay, then here you have options to like customize the command. Like let's say by default it used to record the steps, like whenever you will perform any action, click on any element, it will record click on that particular element name. But you want to say that click at, in that case you can say click at. Open website, in place of open website you want to say open URL. Now if you go back, and let me just delete all these steps here, okay, and come back. Now if you perform some action here, it will be capturing these steps like open URL, click at. So you see that we have changed, now it is recording it. Even if you will close that and come back again and open this, it will be having your commands, your prompt, what you have given it, open URL, flip it, click at flip. So that will saved in your local browser memory. If you want to change these steps to BDD format, you can just click on this and it will start recording in BDD format as well. So let's just delete this. It might not as per your 100% expectation, but yeah, very close to what you need. Just minor changes as might be required according to your syntax, but yes, pretty much it will do the job. You can also record in any language, like you can if you want to go back to the default, that you can do, of course. If you want to record in any local language like French, German, or any language you want to record, just change this, click on these keywords which are outside curly braces and double quotes, just change that into your particular language and then it will work like that. Like let's say we want to change this to Hindi or any language. I will change this English to Hindi, let's say. Here you enter this is the text. Now if we will replace this here and go back, now delete all this. Now any action we will be performing, that it will be recording in, you see that this website khole in Hindi. So you can record in your particular local language as well. And wherever you see that how you can do that, just this part you have to replace. Only these things, these keywords, these words basically which are outside double quotes, this one you don't have to touch this, like which is inside double quote or curly braces name, that you don't, just these two. Okay, so this is how you can record in any language. At any point of time you feel that you have changed something and you want to go to default, there is a reset button, click on. So this is how you can automatically record steps, screenshot, and data, XPath, CSS selector, everything for filing work, for reproducing the bug, for documentation purpose. Very helpful too. You can also record the screen as well, like video kind of thing. So you just click on this, you select which tab you want. If you want any particular tab recording, that you can select, or if you want the window, any particular window, like for some desktop application or something, that you can do. Or if you want like record entire screen, then select this, click on share. Now everything is being recorded. Whatever actions we will be performing here, it will be capturing everything, as in like recording video format, screen recording. You can click on stop recording. This you can watch it, download it, and share it with your developer, because recorded screen is always the best proof that okay, this was happening. So that you can do here. If you want to execute these test cases, so we have integration with TestRigger. So if you just click on this, it will take your steps to the TestRigger website, and you can just sign up there, and you can execute and see your script executing, and you can generate the steps. All those things you can do there. So this is the TestCase Studio, guys. A very simple tool, very helpful. You can download these steps, you can do everything before you start your testing. Like again, I will show you from the scratch. Just open the website, and before you start your testing, just simple click on the logo. That's it. Now you can start your testing. Like suppose if we search for something here, you scroll down, you click here, you select anything, you right click, you perform any action. All those steps will be recorded here, you see. So this is how very simply it capture everything. You just download this test case, copy steps, whatever you want, you can do. Here it captures a screenshot. If you feel that you don't want to capture a screenshot for each and every step, in that case you just turn off. Now it will not capture for every step. Now it will not capture basically the screenshot, but whenever you want again, you see that it has not captured for this, but again you want, you can turn on. So it is helpful, like in some situation you don't want to capture the screenshot because you are going to record thousands or hundreds of steps. In those situations, if there will be many screenshots, they will start consuming memory. So keep it, you can keep it off. Whenever you feel that okay, at this situation I need this screenshot, then you can turn it on. And when you download this test case, it get downloaded, like all the screenshot get downloaded in separate folder, and all the steps get downloaded in a separate file, like I will show you here. So also, like before you start downloading it, you can just give the test case name here. Either you give the test case name, or else like if you have not given any test case name, it will download with the with your domain name and the timestamp followed by timestamp. So like now, right now we have downloaded, so it will download with the, you see that, Flipkart domain name and along with the timestamp. So this is CSV is the file where the test case got downloaded, and that zip folder is the one which has the all the screenshot. And good part is all the screenshots are having the name of these steps with their screenshot. So like this screenshot is for open website, this screenshot it is for enter phone, this is for scroll, this is for right click, this is for click on going to cart. So this is basically we have given the term for this, that this is a screenshot test case, because it is very simple to understand. Okay, this particular screenshot is for what purpose. Like if you share this screenshot with your developer, he will immediately understand that what you were doing in this, click on going to cart, what you were doing in this screenshot, you were right clicking on there. So that is it. And here this is the file, you can just simply open and you can see the data. This file will have the OS information, browser information, steps, data, and everything what you have recorded. So this is how you get the test case. Very simple, very easy to use. Before you start testing, just click on the logo. Here you can set the test case name as well, like let's say demo, and now if you have given the name, it will download the file with this name. You see that, demo CSV. Okay, we have the pro version for this tool as well. Like if you want to go beyond that, like you need more features like recording multiple test cases, directly uploading the recorded test case to Jira or TestRail or any test management tool like Azure. In that case, you can use this tool. You can directly, just in simple click, you can file the bug to Jira. There are more setting options. You can record multiple test cases. You can download in Excel, CSV, PDF, doc. You can download separate screenshot. A lot more thing you can do. You can customize the complete template. You can add column, delete column. You can rearrange column. So all those options are there in pro version. You can create the template. Like right now in free version, you might not be able to see the template as per your company standard, but in pro version you can customize the template and rename the column. You can rearrange the column. You can add column, delete column, everything you can do. You can directly upload to TestRail. We have the integration with Azure DevOps, Jira, TestRail, so you can directly upload the test cases there or file the bug. You can download the multiple test cases in same seed, different seed, and you can also control the steps recording, like you don't want to record the scroll and all. So that all things you can do, that is there in the pro version. You get the logs as well. You can like you never lose anything. If you close this and next time when you will open, you will have all your test cases here. See, you can resume recording in from any test case at any point of time, but in free version you might lose if you will close. You have the like if you delete by mistake, you have an option to undo. You have a dark theme here. You have a lot more feature. You can record the screen with your voice as well. Like in free version we just have the recording, but in pro you have this. So there are many features which will help you guys. So yeah, this is the pro version. You can, if you want, you can give it a try on the SelectorsHub website under pro plans. You can learn more about this, what all pro features are there in pro version. Okay, yeah, I hope you like this tutorial. I hope you will like this particular tool. If you like this, please do give us a review here, give us a 5-star rating. That will really motivate us. Do share this tool with your team and with your community, and keep supporting, keep helping testing community. And I hope you enjoy this video. Thank you for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also check out these awesome informative videos and keep watching more videos on SelectorsHub channel. Thank you.